So, hello and welcome to another episode of Influence, where we talk about how we got influenced by the influencers. And let us start with our portfolio update. Well, yet again, our portfolio is lagging behind all other trackers that we have for all the indexes and Parak Parak Mutual Fund. Magar, I have averaged. I have bought more. I have averaged up just about 10% of the entire portfolio. Small, क्योंकि यार PGL बहुत ज़्यादा गिर गया था and it was an opportunity to do some downward averaging because it was down by approximately 15% when I averaged it. So मेरे हिसाब से PGL looks to me in a very good buy zone क्योंकि नीचे there are a lot of support zones while it is also below its mean. So मेरे को जब भी buying opportunity मिलेगी I will buy PGL here. But on the positive, our other strong holding was Bajaj Holdings. एंड उसने एक पूरा लॉन्ग टर्म रेजिस्टेंस से ब्रेकआउट दिया है. दिस रेजिस्टेंस वाज एस्टैब्लिश्ड बैक इन 30th December. सो 6 महीना पुराना नहीं 5 months ओल्ड रेजिस्टेंस को ब्रेकआउट दिया है. नीचे आके जस्ट अबाउट टेस्ट किया है बट पीपल स्टार्टेड फ्रंट रनिंग इट एंड देन इट हैज स्टार्टेड इट्स मूव अपवर्ड्स अगेन. सो वेरी हैप्पी टू सी दैट. तो करंट वैल्यू के हिसाब से अगर हम सॉर्ट करेंगे तो हमको पता चलेगा कि बजाज फाइनेंस इज नाउ आवर लार्जेस्ट होल्डिंग. PGEL and Voltas are second largest holdings. Voltas में मैंने अभी तक downward average नहीं किया है because it is not down enough. Again, as mentioned in the last few videos, PGEL and Voltas are a Q3 and Q4 play, not a Q1 play. तो इसके लिए सिर्फ it's a wait and watch. I would say PGEL के लिए it is an accumulation opportunity. Baaki, I have doubled down on NH. NH used to be one of the smallest holdings that I had because ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा overvalued था technicals के हिसाब से भी. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मेरे को momentum नीचे जाता हुआ नज़र आया है. So I bought it somewhere around here and now it is retesting its last resistance. और नीचे आएगा तो और लेंगे इसको. I am very confident on NH and Mahindra has performed really well. You know what? अगर मैं अपने लोअर साइड ऑफ पोर्टफोलियो पे ज़्यादा वेटेज देता, अगेन वी आर ऑलवेज राइट इन द हाइंड साइड. अगर मैं अपने लोअर एंड ऑफ द पोर्टफोलियो को ज़्यादा वेटेज देता सो माई गेन्स वुड हैव बीन रियली गुड. इनफैक्ट एवरेज गेन्स अगर इस पर देखा जाए तो एवरेज गेन्स इज़ अराउंड 10% विच इज़ एग्जैक्टली द गेन्स ऑफ निफ्टी मिड कैप, राइट. मगर इट इज़ वॉट इट इज़. इन द नेक्स्ट फ्यू मंथ्स, नेक्स्ट मंथ जब सैलरी आएगी I will also invest another 10% probably, जिसमें I will invested corpus जो है इनमें I will bring up a bit, या फिर थोड़ा सा बैलेंस कर देंगे कि थोड़ा सा skewed है पोर्टफोलियो हमारा towards these heavy weights. तो थोड़ा सा सबको ही 10% 12% के आसपास लाने की कोशिश करेंगे. That way ज़्यादा volatile नहीं रहेगा हमारा पोर्टफोलियो and the well performers will get an opportunity to make an impact in the portfolio basically. ठीक है ना. So this is how it is. So let us go and complete our ritual. aistudio.google.com. So ये prompt दे दिया मैंने and I'll read that out for you. You are an equity research analyst with 20 years of experience and you have managed portfolios of a bunch of the richest people in the world. On 1st of April 2025, you suggested a list of stocks to invest in India. The following is my holding status and वो table हमने copy करके दे दी है. Tell me all that happened in the world at both the geopolitical and macro level and at the portfolio specific level which may have affected these companies in the last 1 week since May 15th, 2025. And let me know if the rationale of investing still persists. First, I need to check global events. Global market showed mixed, cautiously optimistic tone. US market saw some positive movement, partially driven by tech sector performance and hopes that inflation, while persistent, might not necessitate overly aggressive central bank action. European markets were somewhat subdued. China's economic data continued to be a focus with some signs of stabilization but ongoing concerns in the property sector. Indian equity market experienced a phase of consolidation and some profit taking after a strong rally in the previous weeks. Correct. अगर हम यहाँ पे निफ्टी का चार्ट देखें तो 100% पिछले एक हफ्ते से since 12 मई से लेके market has almost been flat. It is reaching its respective relative overvaluation. So it is good कि यहाँ पे अगर consolidate करे and then reaches its all time high would be a very healthy rally. So I would say कि at least for a month Nifty should consolidate and जून के बाद से if it grows then it would be really healthy. तब तक the mean will catch up and that would really replace, that would give confidence not just to us retail investors, but it will give confidence to some FIIs as well कि हाँ the Indian index is now fairly valued, so we can go and purchase a bulk load of stock there. ठीक है. Nifty and Sensex traded in a range with some days showing gains and other minor corrections. Key factors: monsoon ठीक है. Q4 earnings season conclusion ठीक है. We've seen a lot of earnings. I'm not a financial analyst, I'm not a financial advisor as well, so I won't go into a lot of financials and details, but most of the financial results of most of the companies were okay, good enough. PGL का जैसे the performance was very good, मगर they got hit in the cash flows for some reason. That is why उनका price नीचे जा रहा है. And I find that as an opportunity, an accumulation opportunity, क्योंकि मेरे को सिर्फ accumulate करना है, average price नीचे ले जाना है. There will be some time when it reaches its all time high, and that is when I start taking profits again. ठीक है. FII DI activity. FII flows turned somewhat cautious after significant buying in the previous weeks. Profit booking by FIIs was observed in some days while DIIs continued to provide support. For instance, on May 20th, FIIs were net sellers while DIIs were net buyers. Global Qs में US Fed की काफ़ी कमेंट्री आई regarding future interest rate paths और pre-budget expectations. What? Early discussions coming full budget in July. भाई इसको ये पिछले साल का देख लिया इसने. Okay. Portfolio specific. Let's dive straight into the conclusion because redundancy हमको पसंद नहीं. ठीक है, that is exactly why we use AI. In the past week was largely a period of consolidation for Indian markets after significant rally. The onset of the monsoon and global cues were key influencing factors. अभी देखो monsoon is in southern parts of India. It is not technically monsoon, it is pre-monsoon showers. May के महीने में थोड़ी monsoon आता है. This is like peak summers. It is just excessive rain that the south part of India has seen. Bangalore के reels देख रहे होगे तुम how Pakistan is claiming that they have destroyed Bangalore port, and rightfully so. हर जगह पानी है बैंगलोर में. ठीक है. ठीक है. Strong performers with solid rationales: Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Holdings, HDFC Bank, Nuvama and M&M continue to grow, strengthened, and their underlying investment theses are well supported by recent development outlooks. The rationale holds performance mixed is in Indian Hotels and NH. They have sound rationales. Indian Hotels slight dip is likely profit taking. NH is consolidating. Rationale holds, but price performance needs close monitoring for PGL and Voltas are key concerns. While the summer demand rationale is strong, their significant underperformance compared to the market and other consumption-driven stocks in your portfolio needs careful scrutiny. This could be due to sector-specific headwinds like margin competition that are weighing more heavily on them, or broader mid-cap profit booking. Given your increased stake in PGL, its performance will have more noticeable impact. Overall, the core of your portfolio remains strong, particularly the financial and auto holdings. The main area to watch closely is consumer durable segments to understand the reasons for price weakening and price weaknesses despite a favorable seasonal backdrop. And just like all the weeks so far, there's not much activity that has been happening in our portfolio because the first few weeks of building a portfolio is only accumulation. The mid months are the growth months, and the last few months would be profit taking and rebalancing. So follow me on this experiment and this Finfluence journey, and I will see you next time. Bye.